What's good, squad? Back again. How you guys doing? Um, you had those lazy days and you're like, I'm not doing anything. I was gonna take a break from making videos for a minute, but here I go. Got another video. Just random, sporadically. That's just how it happens with me, and basically that's just how my channel is. So, um, my so I had class today, and I'm thinking, all right, what am I gonna do today? I'm gonna do some homework, yada yada. I'm going to my grandmother's house. But if you know me, nothing goes as planned. I'm always doing something. Everything I may do what I said I was gonna do, but then five other things pop up in the mix of that. So it is what it is. So sorry, my phone. But yeah. So go visit my grandmother. Me and my grandmother, like, we are very close. That's like my best friend. She knows everything. She knows everything from the kind of guys I like to, oh yeah, he looked like you're tight, to she can just, read me. Like, has anybody family, they've been around you so long, they know when something's wrong, they know when something up. They just know you. So I go over her house, checking on her, usual do. And I don't even understand how we got on the topic or the subject of, matter of fact, I do remember. So she, being a Christian and being in the Word constantly, she's always reading other materials. So she has books, videos, and whatnot, and she's always telling me about them. So half the books that she tells me about, they're very interesting. I've read several, and I'm like, huh. And normally, I don't like reading supernatural books. It's not that I don't believe in it, because I definitely do believe in it. The thing is, it scares the crap out of me, and that conviction, and it's just like that's the part. That's just how it is. Like, either you want to wake up or you don't. So, and it's good to wake up. But, once I wake up, it's like you can't unsee what you see now. So, hey, it is what it is. Like I said, it's not bad at all. But I just be like, oh God, I wish I could see that. But everything happens for a reason. So, with that being said, she tells me about this video about this guy. I can't even remember his name. I have to find that. But he is ministering and talking about people with broken hearts. Now, when she said that, and the same thing you're probably thinking now, when you hear broken heart, you're thinking of, oh, a relationship went bad, or, somebody hurt somebody's feelings. And yes, but no, it goes a little bit deeper than that. So in the context of what she's talking about, she was telling me, she didn't tell me specifically about the guy. When she tells me like new information, she's basically, a synopsis, like what's going on. Let me, let me tell you what I got from it. So she's like, well, what I got from it was broken hearts don't start with my boyfriend, girlfriend. Broken hearts start at an early age. They can start at an early age. Not saying they always do. But there are events in your life, in your childhood, that are very traumatic, and that it's so traumatic that you bury it up inside, and you're such a little kid that you close your eyes and you just don't remember it. You don't want to remember it because it was that detrimental to you and your being, that it threatened you. So you just put it in a bottle, stuff it down, and then just other stuff comes on top of it. And after a while, after that just gets covered up, you forget what's going on. So the instance, I believe that, I'm trying to think, she started off with divorce. So she was like, when your parents divorced, you were very, she was like, that hit you and that hurt you, that broke your heart. And I'm like, no, it didn't. Like, what you mean? I got 2 Christmases. I got 2 birthdays. It didn't break nothing over here. So I'm just like, yeah, okay. But she's like, no, it really broke your heart. She was like, you were really attached to your father. And growing up, my mother always worked. So when my parents divorced, while my mother was at work, I stayed with my grandmother. And I was literally with my grandmother all day. So that's where that attachment came from an early age. I was just always with her. So we were like blue, inseparable. Wherever she went, I was with her. So That's just how it was. And I always saw my father on every other weekend. So he was around, like we had a great relationship, but both parents being in the household does something to a kid at an early age. And she was like, that really tore you up, because she was like, you were very close with your father. And I'm a daddy's girl. I ain't gonna lie. Back then. Now, I guess you could still say I kind of am. But, yeah, I don't know. But, so, she was like, I really want you to watch this video, because it opened my eyes to my own personal stuff with her marriage. And I'm like, okay, all right, Grandma. So, immediately, as I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Like, within 5 minutes of me watching the video, I start getting sleepy. And it's the enemy, and it's something that's going to change your life and break a stronghold and loose something it's going to loose demons or something that's been holding you back. When you fall asleep, you get distracted. Like, literally, my phone would just crack like shit. My phone was going off every 2 minutes. Text messages, calls, people calling me. And I'm just like trying not to, respond. She's like, I really want you to pay attention to this. So I'm like, all right. If my grandmother's like, this is something you need to pay attention to, I'm like, all right, I'm going to take her word for it. I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to watch it. I'm like, all right, let me see what it's about. So literally, people in the video, the guy, I forgot his name. I will have to get that. But she watches Sid Roth. It's Supernatural. And there was a speaker, and he was talking about how he was ministering to Christians and talking about broken hearts, and how he was ministering and he just felt like something was missing. And when I heard that, I was like, dang, I have been, asking God, like, I feel like I'm okay, but I just feel like something's missing, something deep down inside. And it's not something that I can like put my finger on, but it's just like something's missing. It's like you know your room. You're in your house and you're like, all right, my shoes are right there. You haven't been in your room for a week. You come back to your room a week later and you're like, all right, you're looking for something, but you're like, wait, something was right here. And it's like you can't recall, but something is out of place. And that's exactly what it is. That's how I felt. And I just couldn't get a hold of what it was. I was just like, something, I just don't know what it is. Why is my... Sorry, phone call. But she felt the same way. She was like, I don't know. She was like, praying to God, like, God, please reveal to me, what is missing. Please make me whole. And God works in so many mysterious ways. He works in mysterious ways. It is unthinkable and unimaginable that me and her are going through the same thing. So as she's praying for God to reveal to her what's missing in her life, I'm praying for God. I'm praying to God, basically asking for him to reveal what's missing in my life. Something's missing. I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm getting a grasp of school. I'm doing this. I'm, cutting back on hanging out, all of that. I do it occasionally, but I don't do it like I used to. I'm on my grind. I'm just, been getting serious about stuff. So I've been cutting people off. If you're not beneficial to me, you're not really got anything going on, but you're not benefit me, we can still be friends, but there's a time and a place for that. You just don't fit in this time. And that's another segment. I'm gonna jump on that another video. But everybody has their season and everybody plays their role. Everybody's not meant to be in your life 24/7, 365. Some people might be spring people. Some people may be fall people. It's just, you can't bring summer people into the wintertime. So, but yeah, when she said that, like, something was missing, I was like, interesting. Okay. So as she said that, I'm like, okay, God, please reveal to me, like, what it is. So as I'm watching the video, like I said, I'm falling asleep. The devil was working. Like I'm talking about, like I said, my phone's going off right now as we speak. And it was a distraction. When something is about to break loose in your life and something is about to work in your favor, but to God's glory, so many distractions and obstacles will just pop up out of nowhere that weren't even there before. You're just like, my phone wasn't